advised.
Yeah, for this video, I'm giving you a warning now. There will be a lot of profanity. I already made a rant last chapter about prison school, about the ending. Now the prologue comes out. Or prologue. Epilogue. I apologize. Epilogue. The epilogue comes out, and with the last video, I held back to some degree because I read it. When I made that video, I read the Korean scans, but it was easy to tell what happened. But since I did not have those English translations at that time, I didn't go on a full-on screed because I don't know what could have been said. But it happened exactly how I thought. But like I said, I didn't go all out. But this time, no. Last rant on prison school, so I might as well go all right, all out. Four fucking months for this epilogue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Four months for 6. Yes, people, 6 pages of bullshit. And I don't give a fuck no more. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not editing shit out. This is why I edit shit out, because neighbors, they have dogs that sound like hounds from hell. This is why I edit shit out. No, I'm not editing shit out because I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck no more. Matter of fact, where's my hat at? Where's my hat? Yeah, here it is. See that, guys? DGAF. Don't give a fuck. I'm done giving a fuck. What's the point? I don't give a fuck. So we wait 4 months for a shitty epilogue. 6 pages. 6 goddamn pages. Let that sink in. This nigga literally almost did 1 page for each month we had to wait. And really, it took even longer because only 3 of those pages had the characters in them. The other 3 page, one was just a black page, so I don't even know if we could count that. The other 2 were just expository. It was just like narrating what was happening. So 3 pages had actual art in them with the characters that we know. With the select few of characters that we know. Only the boys. So it took, listen, like, I want y'all to understand. We waited 4 months for this shit. Prison School is supposed to come out weekly. We waited 4 months. 4 weeks in a month, guys. Let's do the math. 4 weeks in a month. We waited 4 months. 4 times 4 is 16. That means this nigga had 16 more time. 16. That's 16 more times that this nigga had to prepare for this chapter. If he does this weekly, multiplied by 16, that's how much time he had. And we come out with 6 pages. 6 pages. Oh my God. And look, man. I'm a fan of this fucking series. I'm not just ranting the rant. Look, I got all the shit right here. All the Prison School volumes that I bought so far. And I still, this is the problem. I still plan to add on to this collection. Like, I'm a masochist like Andre or some shit. I still plan to add on to this collection. But let me just show the folks at home. Volume 1. Not bullshitting. Volume 2. Volume 3. Volume 4. Volume 5. Volume 6. And this is my favorite volume because Kate. Oh man. Let's just talk about how this nigga fucked up. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. I told you I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. My bad. Sorry, guys. There's so many fucking questions. And honestly, the way this epilogue went, it would have been better served. It would have been better served if he never even put the damn epilogue out. If he would have just ended it how he ended it, it would have still been a terrible ending, but it's still better than his damn epilogue. Because his epilogue gives you more fucking questions. How did you, Hiramoto, Akira, how the fuck did you manage that? There is more questions. Why the fuck are all 5 of the boys back in the prison? Why are they in prison clothes? The fuck? Because last chapter we found out that apparently now Chiyo is the president, just like how Mari was, and she's basically what Akira did or Hiramoto did is he just basically took Mari's personality and just slapped it on Chiyo. Even though Chiyo throughout this whole series has been a nice person, the only time she's ever acted out is is when she was pushed over to the edge, like when she tried to flip Kate over. I think because was it Kate? Damn it! I think it was Kate because she thought that Kate had burnt down this tree or something with animals or something. And then that shit didn't work. Kate was just like, fuck out of the way. But you turn someone who didn't have a mean bone in their body into a man-hating bitch, just like how Mara was in the beginning. Why? And I wasn't even a big fan of Chiyo whatsoever. You have all these the fandom games, the pairing wars. I don't give a fuck about that. Like I still support my ships and pairings. Like, of course, I was in a Hana and Kiyoshi group. Okay, cool. But it's not the fact that it didn't happen that disappoints me. It's the fact that you just fucked a whole bunch of characters. Chiyo and Mari in particular. And I'll get into Mari. But Chiyo, you turned her to this nice person, sweet person, and you're telling me that because she got peed on by Kiyoshi, and she found out Kiyoshi was wearing Hana's panties, that all of a sudden now she's like that. I remember in that, like in the chapters, Hana was exposing Kiyoshi. Oh yeah, I forgot you also ruined Hana too. But Hana was exposing Kiyoshi to Chiyo, and then Hana, I think, I may be wrong. I seriously may be wrong, but I think I remember Hana basically saying, like, would you be willing to be peed on by Kiyoshi? Because that's what he did to me. And then Chiyo was like, yeah. Or she was like, maybe it's one of those things that I'll have to accept. Maybe I'll grow to accept it. She said something along those lines. So now that it actually happened, now you completely change. I mean, after everything Kiyoshi has done, like that's your turning point. Kiyoshi wearing Hana's panties, that's your turning point. You don't remember the shit that was going on in the Cavalry arc? When Kiyoshi literally had his dick out? You don't... When he felt up on your sister 3 times? Yeah, like 3 times. That didn't make you hate men, or at least hate Kiyoshi. But him wearing Hana's panties does? What? I'm not understanding that. And, whew, Hana, oh lordy. Hana was my favorite character in this series. Now it's Kate. Kate-san. Hana was my favorite character in the series. You fucked up. Like, she became, in the end, so spiteful. And it's like, wow. Wow. Even all the Hana fans, like, There's people like me who just like Hana. There's other people that are like, put Hana on this pedestal. I'm like, no, chill out. In terms of real life relationships, like real life, nobody would choose Hana over Chiyo. Nobody. That's a fact. Hana was abusive, and I mean, she had her nice moments, but they're moments. Chiyo was a nice person. Point blank. Like, if it's real life, people are going to choose Chiyo over Hana. And I'm being completely real with you, and I already said, I'm a Hana fan. But in this story, I was shipping Kiyoshi and Hana because that was more interesting. Chiyo was just a boring character for the series Prison School. Yeah, you fucked Hana up by having her try to manipulate the situation and just do all that shit, trying to ruin Kiyoshi and Chiyo's moment on her birthday. So, yeah, I just didn't like Hana after that. No. And you fucked up Mari as well. Mari literally had negative character development throughout the series. She started off as a man-hating bitch. That's who she was. She hated men. And that's one thing too. We never even really know why she hates men. We know her father is a pervert, but is that the reason why Mari hates men? It's never explicitly said. It's just vaguely implied. Vaguely. Because when we see Mari's flashbacks, it's seen that she really loved her father and she really respected him. And she had no problem when her father was literally racing in his draws and basically like a Speedo, talking about asses. When she was a kid, she had no problem with that. Now she's grown up. Now she has a problem with it. So we never know why Mari really hates men. The real reason. Throughout, once Kate comes in there and Mari herself is put in prison and has to work with Kiyoshi, that's when her character starts to evolve, and she starts letting her guard down around men. She starts talking to Kiyoshi casually, and that's when her character grows. And then you have the end of the Cavalry arc where her father crashed in a helicopter. And what the fuck does Mari say after it crashes? Men are truly trash. So after all the previous stuff of her growing her character, letting her guard down around men, talking to Kiyoshi casually, not having this hatred of men that's completely irrational, you just backtrack on that, and then she says men are truly trash after seeing her father crash. Oh, and then after that, what does she do? What does she do? She leaves to study abroad for no fucking reason. And she tells no one. She only told Kate because she ran into Kate. So you don't tell your best friend Mako? You just said fuck her? And you just say, I'm going? Mako was literally in tears, scrambling to meet up with Mari. She had to call the household to even have a notion of what Mari was doing. So Mari just an asshole friend. I mean, Hiramoto already retconned Mari because if you remember in the beginning of prison school, Mako was more like a henchman to Mari than a friend. If you remember the beginning, if you just watch season 1 of Prison School, there was literally an episode where Mari had like her crows attack Mako, and he also retconned that because Mari doesn't even have the crows that she had. But she had her crows attack Mako, then Hiramoto retconned it and then he made Mako and Mari friends, just so he can create that drama between Kate, Mako, and Mari. But I was okay with the retcon because it gave Mako and Mari more development. But then you make it to where Mari doesn't give a fuck. She just left without telling her best friend, supposedly best friend, but you told Kate. So you fucked up three of the girls: Mari, Hana, Chio. You fucked up the pairings. Like I said, the pairings don't really. If your pairing doesn't happen, that doesn't mean this ending is bad. Just because Hana and Chio did not happen does not mean that this ending is bad. It's bad because the author has been teasing this the whole story, and then he's just like, nah, fuck you. Got your ass, D. It's like, the fuck? Let's run down the list. Kyoshi Chio, Kyoshi Hana, Kyoshi Mari, I don't even know why people thought that was a thing. Kyoshi was in love with Mari's sister, Chio, so I don't even know why people thought that was going to happen. So, but whatever. Gakuto and Mitsuko, and that one was like the most wholesome relationship in this manga. Because that wasn't based up on lies. They literally, they just connected with each other because they both like the same thing. So I at least thought Hiramoto was going to carry out Gakuto and Mitsuko because they just connected. They just clicked. It was easy. But no, fuck that. Even Gakuto and Slutchan, nope. And she's a slut, so whatever. Joe and I think her name was Cake-san, nope. Shingo and Anzu, no. Who am I missing? Oh, Andre and Risa. That one actually worked. That was the only one. That's the only one Hiramoto gets props on. Riza and Andre. That's the only one he gets props on. That's the only conclusion that just felt right. It felt right. Everything else, no. We don't know how they got off the PBR. We don't know why the fuck the boys are in prison. Like, is he trying to make us fill in the blanks like Chio just put them in prison? Because here's the thing. Mari, even though she hates men in the beginning of prison school, she didn't just put the boys in prison. She didn't just say, hey, you guys are boys. You're going to prison. They went into prison because they were peeping on the girls, even though it's a stupid reason. It still was a reason. They were peeping on the girls. They were trying to spy on the girls in the while they were bathing. So at least they had a reason. What reason did Chio have to lock up all 5 of the boys? Because there's no goddamn way. All 5 of them tried to do what they did in the beginning of prison school again. All 5. No way. No fucking way. There's no way. So why are they in prison? Just let me write some shit in there. I'll throw in a wet t-shirt contest thing in there since I've been talking about that since the beginning of it. But as to why they're in prison, you don't need to know that. Why the fuck is Gakuto's hair so long? How long have they been in the prison? Like, shit. Gakuto went from, like, a Tom Dubois, whatever the fuck his name is, from Boondocks, just a clean cut, to now he's like what? Marilyn Manson or some shit now? His hair's just long as shit? Hair doesn't... I know it's a manga series, but hair doesn't... No, it don't work like that, fam. I think I know. It don't work like that, fam. So, why? Just fuck it, right? Yeah, just fuck it. Like, at first, like, I legit went through, like, the 5 stages of grief. I was just like, nah, this can't be right. I was like, no. Then I got angry as fuck. I was like, this is shitty. Then I was trying to bargain. Well, that's when I read the chapter 277. I was trying to bargain. I was hoping that the epilogue would be good. I was like, come on. Oh, this is shitty. But just give us a good epilogue. Maybe I won't have to say this series as a whole. Maybe I could still salvage the series and say it was a good series as a whole. Epilogue came out. Nope. Depression. Now it's on to the 5th step. Trying to accept this bullshit. Like I showed y'all guys 6 volumes of Prison School. I love this series. Or loved this series. That's why I have to make these 2 rant videos on it. Because it's like, how do you... Guys, he could have ended this. If he really wanted to end this, he could have ended it when he had Chio and Hana talk, blah, blah, blah. He could have ended it in 6 chapters. Those 4 months we spent waiting for the fucking epilogue, he could have been writing chapters that were actually to conclude this series. Those 4 months you took to make this shitty epilogue with 6 pages, you could have ended it in 6 chapters. Guaranteed. It wouldn't have been that hard. It wouldn't have been that hard. It might not have been what the fans have wanted, but at least it wouldn't have been shitty. You could have ended it on an okay note at least, and then I could have said, this is a good series. I could have recommended it. Now, I'm questioning it. I might as well just say, watch season 1 of Prison School and just end right there. Because it's not worth it. Because it's not fucking worth it. The Calvary arc was shitty. After the Calvary arc, shitty again. Now the shit before the Calvary arc, that's some good stuff. And the stuff that happened in season 1 in the anime, that's when Prison School was at its absolute peak, its best. But as far as reading a manga, I would say hell no. Watch the anime. That's all you need. That's all you need. And that's such a shame to say, because this dude, he is a great artist. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. This dude, like, for me, and like my top artists that I read, because I don't read that much manga, but I read some manga, man. But and like my top artists, the people I think who are the like great artists, I put Kentaro Miura up there, the author of Berserk. I put Yusuke up there, the artist of One Punch Man. He's fantastic. And then I put Akira Hiramoto up there as well. He is a great artist, man. He is a great artist. All you have to do is look at the picture, look up Prison School, Charles Darwin. Look up that picture that he drew of Charles Darwin. It's fantastic. He is a great artist, like phenomenal. And the beginning of Prison School, even The stuff after where the anime ended, there was some creative stuff that was just comedic as hell. But it's like he just took a piss on everybody, like Kiyoshi style. He just took a piss. But I'm not accepting it. He just took a piss on us. It didn't have to end on such a bad note, but don't give a fuck, right? So this epilogue, as far as I'm concerned, was a big fuck you to the fans. It's whatever, man. It's whatever. I'm fucking done. I'm done. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like I said before, six volumes, man. That was some devil shit. I didn't mean to say six that many times. I love this series, but Hiromoto completely fucked it up. It's frustrating. Because like I said, it could have ended on a good note in 6 chapters. That's time spent. We waited for this shitty epilogue. He could have made this story much better. He fucked it up. Like, this is on the level of how Bleach ended. In fact, it's worse than how Bleach ended. Because at least Bleach had some closure at the end. This doesn't give me closure. It just makes me more angry. So, with that, I'm fucking done. Satsuki the Savage. Like, dislike, whatever. I'm out.